I just ended the last broadcast, so I'm doing another one. In the last video, I died because of the sewer beast. Sewer monster. So, yeah. Let's try not to die again, shall we? Okay. Don't take any damage. Don't take any damage so I can fight the sewer beast. Don't take any damage, please, please, please.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
Just leave me alone. Ow! He stunned me with his cross. His crucifix.
Remember your vows,
Don't do that. Stop. Please. Please, 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 please.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Are you using the power of God to fight me? Howie. Okay, I'm almost there, I'm almost there, I'm almost there, come on. Ow! Another one?
Snuff it, Leech!
You little vermin killed piece of crud. Okay, come on, please, just make it there. Just make it to the hospital. Make it to the hospital so I can talk to Edgar. Please, please, please.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Is that the devil?
Be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
Is that
your
the
doing.
devil?
You made me this creature. What are you?
The devil.
I am glad you are our champion.
What?
You leaving me hanging or what?
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
You charged
Be still.
$3
I bring understanding.
crypto coins on Modern Warfare.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly.
Yeah, really.
This has
Jeez.
something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of
You turned me into a vampire! You stupid little beast.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Gotta find Edgar, gotta find Edgar.
The pain. It's here again.
I feel so bad for all these people in the hospital. Is that a blood trail? Leading from there into the hospital?
Need the password for your email. That was the password for your email.
That leads to a bed that's broken?
Password is from the PlayStation. Yeah, that was
Wow,
it.
that's horrifying.
Yeah, you better stop. Well, I already told you, and then say the password for your email for the PlayStation. That was it. I need mouse pad.
There he is, Dr. Swansea. Edgar.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Unless you reset, unless you go back, go into the thing.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Yes, I'm so happy she died.
Found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Oh, that's the blood trail that I saw. Nice.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please, I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Oh, heck of it.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
I might need your password for your PayPal. Even get rid of it. Oh, never mind. I got it. There.
All the way over there. You're kidding.
Well, no, he tried putting the card on and charged that way instead of using the PlayStation card.
Yeah, they put in the code for the PlayStation card and then it just chose yours.
So he didn't do it. He didn't do it intentionally. It was an accident.
Yeah.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. There must be more.
Okay. Fine. Love you too.
Stop calling me a leech. Dang, bro. I need blood. Give me your blood. Ow, no, don't die, don't die. Hey, don't die. You're kidding. You're kidding! Who is listening to that? Connor, are you deaf? Don't die again. Please don't die again. Ow, that hurt.
Steady, boys. We got one of them. I shall fear.
slow. What? It's true.
He's dead! Bloody leech!
He's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Mark my words, miss.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back. And hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth? Claws? Murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I
Good
hunt,
evening, sir.
milady.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story. Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. A bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No. I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak. Too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure. But others will come.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature.
I wanted to do that to myself.
I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Can I come in? I have something to show you. Okay? I have something
I
to
want
show
to know
you.
more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
To myself.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah, you're talking to
I'm
him right
Dr.
now.
Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of
You are a
science?
vampire.
Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Oh, God.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find him, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Yeah, what if I turn you into one?
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Bro, what? Okay.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. It would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible.
No, I didn't
I've
mean
been
to...
told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Chuff, sir. It's been a while since we've seen any new faces.
Damn it, one's on C. Grenade. Hey.
Steady, boy! He's got one of them! All of you bloody leeches need killing!
It's locked, all right.
That's funny the way it died.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. Seems like the guard of Priwen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Cross the leech, boys!
Ow, I hit my hand. Are you kidding me? It respawned me all the way over here? Ugh. You're kidding.
Die, vermin!
I'm busy!
It's a killer! It's on to us!
Ow! Don't do that to me. No, shoot. No, don't die, don't die. Are you kidding me? Now it's gonna start me back at the dock.
Mama! Yeah, she is. I have something to show you. I have something to show you. Wait, what? I'm showing Sissy something. It's from Star Wars.
Cool. God, that's so annoying. That it has to bring me all the way back here.
All of you bloody leeches need killing.
Shit, that leech is fast!
Don't.
Bloody leech!
Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. Bye, guys.